Good morning, good people. It is me, Kyra. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you all about the vision board / dream board. So if you want to know how I'm going to be making my vision board this year and how you can make yours, please keep watching. The first step to creating your vision board is to write down your goals for the span of time that you want to create this vision board, more specifically for 2020. So write down the goals and things that you want to complete, the tasks that you want to have done and be successful in for 2020. I wrote it in my little dream big journal, my bullet journal, and I have growths goals. So it's an acronym. GROATHS is God, relaxation or recreation, occupation, assets, tribe or team, health, and study. So study, of course, means education. And so I try and focus on different things that I want to work on throughout the year for those different categories. And what I did was for each one, I have like a major goal, like health. I want to be more mentally healthy. There are some things that I want to do. I want to go to counseling. I want to do, get physically healthy, like emotionally, like everything. I want to be overall healthy. But the main thing that I really want to work on is my physical health, because I've been getting sick. I feel whack. My body is like all off. It's just off. So what I did was, for each goal, not only did I was very specific with what I wanted to get accomplished, I was also writing down the things that I needed to do. So I'm going to probably stick on health and wellness. So let's specifically say I want to work out. I want to lose 130 pounds. What do I need to do? What do I need to do to get to that point, right? Or I want to feel more at peace, or I want to pay off my debt. That's another thing that I'm working on the channel. So what do I need to do to get to those goals? And not only did I write that down, I also wrote down the image that I felt would best fit that goal. So if I want specifically for my weight loss, I have a picture of myself from 3 years ago when I was like 180, and I want to get back down to that. So I'm using that image of myself. I don't want to use the image of someone else to be my inspiration, because I've been there before and I want to go back. And then like just other things that may represent the things that I want to do to get there. Like I have boxing gloves, I have like food meal prep containers, things like that. Another thing that I want to do with this page of my goals written down is to actually write down the due date or the finish by date for specific measurable goals. Debt payoff is one. Finishing my screenplay is another. Getting physically in shape is another. Like those things are measurable. I can actually put an end date, or I want to finish paying off my debt by 2019. I wish. December 31st, right? So that's what I am writing, the dates on this page next to the images that I feel, and then in blue, that's the actual images of the things that I feel will best represent my goals. The second thing, number 2, the second thing you want to do when it comes to making your vision board or your dream board is you want to actually print out the images that you have written down that are very specific to your goal. And these are some images. Not only do you want to write images, you also want to write down, you will also want to create get words or phrases that best describes the things that you want to work on, or you want to focus on, or just reminders of your goals for throughout the year. I was looking for a bunch of quotes, but one quote stuck out to me, and I found that this is something that I've always struggled with, and I want to actually get better with it. It is this: strive for progress and not perfection. Because I've always been that person that's like, I need to be perfect with this. If I fall short, then I'm a failure, and not to, and to embrace it as well, embrace failure. And I also wrote down I also created like different fonts for different words, and my word for the year is consistency. And I also have like, even my social media, I have a social media where I have a specific amount of subscribers that I want to have for my social media, and printing that out. So we went through the first two. writing out your goals, being intentional with writing out your goals and things that you want, writing out your images, and creating due dates and finish by dates for those measurable goals for 2020. The second one is to actually print out those images that you have listed for the goals that you have in 2020. The third thing that you want to do is actually get the board. That's probably the first thing you want to do, is get the board. But you definitely need your board. You need to be able to cut out and measure which ones. You definitely need a board. So I decided to go ahead and get a actual picture frame from Burlington. That's my place. Probably shouldn't have went because I got so much more stuff. I went to Burlington and I got a nice size white picture frame. One thing about that is you also want to have a really nice aesthetic that will draw you in. I've had vision boards before and they were literally just decorative pieces. They didn't really draw me in. I would walk up to them and look at them, but it didn't really mean anything. And that's why you want to be more intentional with your vision board. So I'm going to stop talking about the vision board and the process of it, and I'm actually going to show you me creating my actual vision board.
Disturbing the peace with some peace of mind. Sleeping in jeans, I'ma need a night. OD on the cheap advice. OC on the cheapest flight. Lately I've been on the move trying to get to something, but I told her I've been running just to see the sights, see the lights, and they're not my types who would chill with a brother if his ice all white, but it's not. Am I living life in a box? Tell if it's a crisis or not. I hate coming off too normal, but I can use a wife and a dog and a job and a white fence off where the white kids walk. Well, if I've been lost, don't know where the days went. I spent a lot of nights in a blur, and I bet it's been a few too many trying to make it. And I haven't yet, yeah. We had to bet. I'm only here, yeah. You know. But if you don't like this music, then don't be listening to it. You know, I'm just a dude that you know, or something similar. If you don't keep it real, can you go somewhere but here? Cause you know we're only losing control. I say if you don't like this music, you don't be listening to it. You know, I'm just a dude that you know, or something similar. If you don't keep it real, can you go somewhere but here? Cause you know we're only losing control just for a minute. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah.
Full-time artist on tour, keep it real, no secret. I wanted to get home to my own Mona Lisa. What's the point of seeing Caesar if you lose touch with Jesus? There I pledge my allegiance. I stumbled into greatness. Only logical conclusion is I fumble with the fakeness. But rumble, young man, rumble. Anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger or more humble. Been digging through this tunnel, thinking why I'm patient. Never been afraid to holler out, my God's the greatest. Ain't gotta make sense, man, I used to make tents. If my life is a vacation, what am I chasing? You see friends come and go, but family is forever, especially in your lows. Not just blood. Ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses, cause the clones may end up becoming homeless. I ain't stuck, and my actions, they can show. And if they don't, then God forgive me for my woes. I need love, I need God, I need you, I need us. But
If you don't like this music, then don't be listening to it. You know, I'm just a dude that you know, or something similar. If you don't keep it real, can you go somewhere but here? Cause you know, we're only losing control. I say if you don't like this music, you don't be listening to it. You know, I'm just a dude that you know, or something similar. If you don't keep it real, can you go somewhere but here? Cause you know, we're only losing control just for a minute. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to show you all my 2019 vision board, the aesthetic of it, and granted it has some really good goals on there, but the fact that it just seems so cluttered to me. I didn't work with the board or the dream board. So I am about to exchange this one for my completed 2020 vision board. Oh, wait. And this is a new one. So I feel like this one was so dark and very uninviting, whereas this one is a lot more light, bright, welcoming, the aesthetic. And I just wanted to give you a tour of my vision board. This is an image of a Bible and then a mother and son doing Bible study. So that's me and my son, and really trying to build our foundation spiritually. My scripture for the year is Proverbs 31:25. The word for the year is consistency. And as you can see, 2020, I didn't really want to do like this big 2020 because we already know what the year is. But yeah, so this is my fitness corner where I'm basically going to be trying to get back down to this size. I want 180. And then eating healthy, and like this represents fitness. And I actually want to take some boxing classes and maybe do CrossFit. Clarity this year. I feel like this is a year for clarity for me. This is the quote of the year for me. Strive for progress and not perfection, because I have a really bad problem with being like hard on myself if I'm not perfect with things. Debt. Crossed out is being debt free. You guys know that on my channel I do a lot of budgeting and I'm working on paying off my debt. My income, I would love to make 6 figures, so the 100,000 is income. Starting a small business. Me and my sister have been working on a business idea, and I think that it'll be great. This would be a great time for us to actually launch it via Etsy. And then I have a computer here, iMac computer, and just the items that I want to actually purchase this year. iMac computer, my MacBook, and then my Canon camera, which goes along with this, which is the screenplay is completed by Kyra Watson, which is me. I want to finish my first screenplay. This is my Instagram. I don't know if you can see this, but it's about 9,562 followers. And I just increased my Instagram following, my posts. Make it realistic, because it's like if I kept all of these numbers the same and just changed my following, it's like no. So, and then my YouTube channel, I want to get to about 25,000, maybe 26,000. I just had to sketch this in because I was like, yeah, I didn't feel like printing out more, plus my ink is running out. And then this microphone represents either being on a podcast, doing some speaking events, because I really do want to be a motivational speaker as well, to some capacity, or just, sharing my story with Dad and just doing something when it comes to a microphone and speaking. Gratitude, discipline, which is something I need to work on, both of these. And then this corner is basically, this represents building friendships and building relationships with people, and then also being able to travel abroad. And this is not just friendships and relationships with family as well. And this is actually me wanting to go to do like a family beach vacation or something with my son. So hopefully I'll be able to not hopefully, I will be working on this throughout the year, and I wanted to show you all what the end result was. Okay, that is that for the creation of my vision board. What I have a question for you is, have you finished your vision board yet? And if you haven't, comment below and let me know what your word of the year is, or a phrase of the year, or even one of your biggest goals for 2020. Make sure you comment that below. And I believe that is it. So if you watched this video to this point and you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so for more videos like this. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.